So hey guys, this is actually a video a couple of people have been asking me to make, and I just thought, I'm here, why not just finally sit down and make it. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I tend to do a lot of coloring, where, a lot of it is my art, but more recently, due to just how I've been stressed and overworked and everything going on in my life, a lot's going on right now, I haven't had as much time to draw for myself for videos. I've been mostly doing it just for client work. So almost all of my videos recently have been collaborations where they're all my characters, and I try my best to give the proper credit. Sometimes I mess up and I put them in the description or like the pinned comment. But I love coloring, and I feel like this is something that every person going into digital art should do first. I think wholeheartedly. I see all the videos out there where they talk about, like, you need to do this first when you get into digital art, this and this and this and this and this, and they never ever talk about the coloring. And this is how I learned. So again, I'm doing it from my point of view. So as a wee little bean starting off on digital art and MS Paint, I sucked. I sucked. My art was really bad. And I was always really disheartened whenever I tried doing anything because it looked ugly. The art looked ugly, the coloring looked ugly, and I just didn't know what to do. And so I remember I came to this conclusion where I'm just like, screw it, I'm gonna color other people's stuff. I'm gonna look up coloring pages. I'm gonna, find free line arts, which you can easily do. And I wanted to learn the programs because I was that person where I didn't know what a stabilizer was. I didn't know color theory. I didn't know, different layers. I didn't know blending styles. I didn't know anything else. The freaking Gaussian blur tool was like my best friend back when I was starting out because I literally didn't know how to shade, And so I really feel that the first thing everyone should do when they're trying to get into digital art is to learn the programs, just like how you should learn a medium before you want to make a professional painting. And that's people have proven me wrong, and that's fine. But like most people I've seen, when they get into a new medium of any type, they tend to practice a lot before they actually make a finished illustration, or they make a picture for print, or they make a thing for a gallery show. They tend to learn the medium so they can do not master it because it takes a long time to master something, but know the basics, understand things, see how things are going. And that's why, for this one, I wanted to make sure that it was a style very different than my own. So I'm coloring a sketch line art that I got from Bezzycay on YouTube. It was used as a sketch commission example because she does sketch commissions on Picardo and stuff. You should totally check her DA out. I know, shameless plug, but I like pimping out my friends. And I thought, okay, I wanted to show just how different coloring can be in different styles as well. I learned all about color mapping from learning how to color first. I learned all about stabilizers. I learned all about shading. I learned everything I do now. And then as my art got better, my coloring was there. So it made my art look a little better because there are some people who their coloring is really, really, really bad. I hate saying it like that, but it's really bad because they're used to another medium and they don't practice. And so you'll see really, really good art, but bad quality of coloring, and it destroys the value of the art to me. In that same aspect, you can take some pretty shitty art, have good coloring on it, and have it be a really good piece. The only time I think colors aren't important is when you're doing literally a black and white piece. But even then, you need to know about, values and tones, and you need to know like where to put blacks and where not to put blacks. So that way you have a good medium. So that way it looks cohesive and it looks good. And I just feel like not enough people talk about it, which is why I love coloring. I love coloring, and I think it's a great thing to do. And there are a lot of people out there who are like, oh, well, you need to learn how to draw first, then you learn. No, you don't. You need to know how to color. Because there are so many people I know where they want to get into digital art. They want to do this. They want to do, what I do, what my friends do. But they don't want to take the time to learn a program, which is fine. If you want to be a traditional artist, you can be a traditional artist. But you need to know programming. You need to know DPI. You need to know print quality. You need to know tricks and tips to, help make it easier. A really good word of phrase is work smarter, not harder. And it's very true. there are so many little techniques you can do and that you can just learn that'll save you so much time in the long run and make your pictures look great. And that's all I really had to say. I know this is a really short video, it's a little art tippy video, but I think it's important and I think that more people should know about it. And I do plan on doing an actual coloring tutorial in the future, but I don't know when. As you guys know, with my whole magic seals tutorial thing, that hasn't happened yet, and that's because my life is very stressed right now. But those are my opinions on it. There's not much more I can go in depth with this topic besides I believe the first thing you should learn is coloring, because when you learn a program, when you start drawing in it, you'll be able to actually make really good finished art. So feels like enough tangents and rambling and repeating, so I'll leave it here. And as always, guys, I will see you next time. Bye!